Give me one good reason. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't pack my bags. One good reason. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't pack my bags. Give me some evidence, say a word in self. Give me some evidence, say a word in self-defense.
That's him, the new kid in town. What's he doing? Crying?
I don't know, maybe he misses Hong Kong already.
He isn't crying. Get down.
Gar. Who is she?
That's his sister.
Gar. There's a boy called Kelvin Crump.
What? What did you say? Ah!
I said, I met a boy called Kelvin. He says he's got a band.
Are they any good?
So do you have to learn to speak Chinese?
Dad says they mostly speak English in Hong Kong. Same as the Liangs.
I don't get it. Their family has to move over here, and your family has to go over there.
It's called a cultural exchange. Dad says it'll broaden our experience.
Do you want to go?
In some ways, yes. In some ways, no.
Oh, yuck.
You're such a child, Kelvin.
Well, I'm old enough to get my own set of wheels.
You mean you're old enough to go for your learners? There's a big difference. How are you going to get the money for a car anyway?
Well, I've put my name down for some part-time stuff at the base.
You're going to work with Hermes?
Well, not if I can help it.
Hermes? Come in. What's all this?
Good morning. I was wondering if you've ever given thought to the educational opportunities of your children.
The what of my what?
If I could take just a few short moments to explain to you the
What's going on?
Yeah, it's a good question. What are you on about?
Establishing instant rapport with a potential client. My new career. I've applied for a job selling encyclopedias on the mainland.
You're leaving the base?
Old base commander moves out, new base commander moves in. Middlemen get caught in the crossfire.
You've met him. What's he like?
Well, not actually met, but you know how these things work. New brooms, sweep clean.
You've been sacked, haven't you?
No. Who told you I've been sacked? This is a career move. I'll be independent. My own boss. My own hours.
Before you get the rocket, can you do something about the power supply?
I am not getting the rocket. It has nothing to do with the power supplies. The power goes off, the power goes on, the power goes off again. I don't know why. I can't find out why. I can't even imagine why.
Because you're useless. Useless as an ashtray on a motorbike.
As useless as a car with square wheels.
Useless as
All right already!
Well, that's about all there is to see, really.
Very picturesque. Don't you think so, darling?
Yes. Quaint and interesting.
Hermes,
Very important paper, sir. Top security.
meet your new boss and his wife, Hermes and Darkus.
I'm very, very much looking forward to working with you, Mr. Lund.
It's Leon with an E. Hermes is our head of security.
10 years of loyal service, sir. And looking forward to another 10.
Good.
This is my son, Kelvin.
Mrs. Leon. Pleasure.
Thank you, Kevin. Kelvin.
Mr. Leon.
Hello, Kelvin. Oh, look, would you mind? For the folks back home.
Pleasure.
Say cheese.
Cheese!
Sandy! Gar! Sorry I'm late. Come in and meet the musos.
You call that music?
They're just tuning up, okay? Quiet! Shut up! Where's all the new equipment I told you guys to pick up?
What? There's nothing wrong with this.
It's amazing, really, the way these vintage drums produce so much better a sound than that synthesized rubbish, don't you think?
Well,
Okay. Now that's Crystal, she plays
Hi.
keyboards, and her mum is the new school teacher. Now that's Gavin on bass, and that's Milan on drums. Now his dad runs the store at the base. And that's Geraldine, our vocalist. We'd call it vocal.
Drop dead, Kelvin.
And my sister.
Hi, nice to meet you.
You forgot me!
That's PP. It's just my cousin. He's nobody. He's not even in the band. Everyone, meet Sandy and...
Garth Young, 2 times winner of the Canton Music Festival and the world's next Jimi Hendrix.
And we've got just the backing you need to make that next big leap in your career. Take it away, Sandy.
Now, if we're going to do this, we have to agree on some certain basics. Number 1, my brother has the most experience, so he'll be the MD.
Crystal's the musical director.
Well, not anymore.
You can't do that.
Well, if there's a problem...
Oh, no problem. Would you want this band to go places or not?
That's okay, Gavin, I don't mind.
You sold us out, you double-crossing lowlife.
Well, that's showbiz. Go on, Sandy.
Number 2, I'm the ECPM, the executive in charge of all promotions and management. All business and policy decisions will go through me.
Let me get this straight. You're going to be our manager?
Hang on a second. I'm the manager.
Do you want this band to go places or not?
There seems to have been a misunderstanding. No one manages Garth but me.
That's showbiz, Kelvin.
Well, it's been a gas, kids, and I know you'll miss me. But you can't say I haven't left you in the very best of hands.
Yes! All right!
Why are we doing this? Plan B, Kowalski. Always have a plan B in case plan A fails. Meaning you get fired? If I go, all the other dead Woodfalls with me. Get it? Now, wouldn't you agree, Mrs. Kowalski, that your children could benefit from this fine educational resource?
Mrs. Kowalski?
Just pretend, will you? Oh, okay.
Yes, we'll buy a set.
No. You're not supposed to say, yes, we'll buy a set just like that. You're supposed to resist and ask about what comes with the package.
What else comes with the package?
Interesting you should ask, madam. Because for this month only, we're offering not 1, not 2, but...
Hey, Hermes, who's the new recruit?
Shh, get down!
Birds. Hermes found out what's been causing the power glitches. Seabirds eating through the insulation.
Well, haven't you heard of the old fisherman's trick?
Oh, hark. Did I hear somebody ask for your advice, Crump?
Fine, do it the hard way.
Hold it! What fisherman's trick?
Oh. Hark. Was someone asking...
Don't get smart with me! This is a matter of national security.
Okay. Now, the scarecrow is a waste of space, unless you treat it with rotweed. To the birds, it smells like their natural predator, the Tasman seahawk. They don't go anywhere near it.
What's this rotweed?
It's a bilge cleaner. Now, Charlie makes it up special. I could probably get you some. In the, interest of national security.
Might be worth a try, sir.
Leave it to me. Oh, Hermes. What's this about a handshake and Mr. Leung?
Mr. Leung mentioned me.
I overheard him talking to Mr. Knowles. He was saying something about Endarkus getting the golden handshake.
Do you think we should have a plan C, sir?
Hold it! Can I speak to you, Sandy? Is this what you call a band?
I think there's a certain raw potential. Okay, that wasn't bad, but Garth thinks we need to fine-tune a couple of things.
Could you hit a 4 to the floor, and let's forget about the drum solos for now. Gavin, just hit the 1 and 3 on beats, and let's not try anything fancy just yet until we all get used to each other. Crystal, just the chords, okay?
Okay.
Alright, okay. Once from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4.
$2. Are you sure this is going to work?
Are you kidding? Charlie's special fishing chum will attract every sea creature between here and ours, your mother.
What about birds?
Especially birds. Why, what do you want with this stuff?
Getting rid of a rat.
There's only 6 lanes between the whole field. There's a Horses. Racing horses.
I thought we were going on a picnic.
We are. It's a picnic at the races.
Why did we have to come?
To socialise. To start meeting with the other kids on the island.
Sandy's already networked half the island.
So what about Garth's DL90? We could drive right past that music shop.
DL90?
DL90. It's a data disk for storing MIDI files. Please, Dad, I need it for my music.
Oh. Remember when a musician could play a song just by playing the guitar without a ton of electronic gadgetry?
Those are the stripers. It's their job to look after the horses day and night. Isn't that right, Mr. Brinkman?
Right first time, Gavin.
Can I pat one?
Oh, no way, not allowed.
How come?
Because some crooks might try and fix a race. Not fix us in a broken engine, fix like cheap, you know?
How do they do that?
Someone might give the horse something to make it run faster or slower, do you get me?
Like poison.
Exactly like poison. Tiny! Tiny O'Neill! Horace Brinkman.
Brinkman? Ha. Well, blow me down. It's got to be 15 years since I've seen you near a racetrack.
Oh, I gave the training game away.
Ah, not surprised, considering some of the old crocs used to pass off as winners.
What about Champagne Charlotte?
Champagne Charlotte? Yeah, Champagne Charlotte. Can't say I remember. Now over there, that is a champion.
Oh, wow. Is she yours, Mr. O'Neill?
You might say so. Well, I train her anyway. So what are you doing down this neck of the woods?
Oh, just the opportunity.
Wow, isn't she beautiful?
Isn't she kind of old for you?
Huh? No, not her. Her. I mean, horses aren't like having some stupid dog or pet like that. I mean, they like, you know, like...
Nah.
No, you're not allowed to pat them.
Nick off, kid.
Hey! Hey!
I thought I told you to get lost.
Mr. Brinkman! Mr. O'Neill!
Hey!
Is she all right?
Yeah, she's fine. That was a good piece of work, son. You've got no idea how valuable that animal is.
Taught him everything he knows.
And I guess you know more than I gave you credit for. Listen, I know the little tackers are too young to have a bet, but a little birdie told me about a certain mare that's going to get up in the night.
Dead set?
A really good tip. Mrs. Missing Link.
What? What are you talking about? Go on, get out of here.
Stand by, ladies and gentlemen. We have a late scratching for race 10. Race 10.
Mrs. Leo. Mrs. Missing Link.
Late scratching for race 10. Take out number 10.
James, I just had an amazing premonition.
Looks like it's dinner in town for everybody. My treat.
You wouldn't like to treat me a DL90, would you, Dad?
Oh, all right.
I know we've got a way to go, but I think we're sounding a lot tighter now.
Yeah, another couple of rehearsals, and I said we go for it.
Go for what, exactly?
MTV, the big time, the whole enchilada.
Hey, you've got to crawl before you can walk.
Okay, I still have to negotiate the billings, but the ink's dry and the check's in the mail.
Hey, just speak English.
I booked us a gig. Dad's farewell bash for the Knowles family. Guess he's supplying the live music.
Phil, do you think we're ready, Garth? All right, everybody, inside, please. This is so cool, our first gig.
Kelvin never got us a gig.
Sandy, are you out of your mind?
You'll be fine, Garth. Plenty of rehearsals, lots of practice. The band will be brilliant. See, it's arrived.
Yes, and it's going to fix everything. but I need to program it, and it takes a lot of concentration, so get lost.
I'm gone. But don't forget about rehearsals, okay?
Yeah. Oh, you work here?
Yep. Well, nearly.
So, just thought I'd let you know that I have finally solved the power supply problem, Mr. Leon. Hermes and Marcus is on the job.
Good. Well, can we expect to see results later today?
Absolutely. This bird repellent, where is it?
Charlie's cooking up a batch now. So all I need to do, Remy, $10.
$10? That's highway robbery. Hold on. Wait. I hear you've applied for a job.
Yeah, so?
You'll need a security clearance, of course.
Well, that shouldn't be a problem.
That depends on the head security officer, who still happens to be me. I want that bird repellent. Thump! Smells like rotten fish.
Well, it's not supposed to smell good.
But seabirds like rotten fish.
Would I lie to the head of base security? Trust me. And you've got to rub it in really well.
Mr. Leung wants a word with you in his office.
Just.
So I thought I'd start you off 3 days a week after school. See how you go. Does that sound reasonable?
Yes! I mean, yes. That's very reasonable, Mr. Leon. Thank you.
Oh, yes, Hermes. Come in. What's that awful smell?
It was the...
Never mind. Andrew Knowles tells me you've enjoyed working here?
Enjoyed, sir. It's been my life.
And life for the living, eh, Hermes?
I've quite liked living here, sir.
Yes. I'm a great believer in things like loyalty and continuity. Now, as the new commander here, I want to nurture the staff as one big happy family. I see you as a man of great untapped potential.
Oh?
A rough diamond. A man in the prime of his life with an unlimited future at the base. I'm relying on you to be my right-hand man, Hermes.
Sir! The phoenix rises from the ashes.
What's going on?
It's Scott's new deal 90.
Sounds great. Yeah, much better than us.
So I guess you won't be needing us for the Knowles farewell party.
Let's be honest, the band just isn't going to get it together in time. There'll be other gigs. Where are you going?
You don't need them. You don't need me either.
I've got to have vocals. What about the gig?
What about friendships?
Lovely to see you tonight. Hello there, yes, lovely to meet you.
What horse?
Mrs. Missingley, it says she's a favourite for the Velvet Cup.
The cup's months away, a lot could happen.
How do you mean?
Well, the people that tried to normal it the other day aren't going to give up after just one go.
Oh, I wish I had a horse. I'd never ever let anyone hurt it. The scent of the turf on a sunny afternoon.
The thunder of hooves coming down the track at dawn.
And as Mr. Brinkman will tell you, any kind of career in the racing industry is simply out of the question. Isn't that right, Mr. Brinkman?
Oh, yes, of course.
Hey, it's till showtime.
Yeah.
Fatal system error. Sorry.
Don't worry. The auxiliary generator has kicked in. Everything's under control.
But the power came straight back on again.
You don't understand, the DL90 is a volatile system. If it loses power for 1 second, all the digital information is wiped.
Right.
Lost in DOS, gone. The drum parts, the bass, keyboards, everything.
We'll have to reprogram it.
It took me 10 hours to program. I can't play a gig without backing. I'll look like an idiot.
If you bow out on this gig, I'll look like an idiot.
You got me into this, Sandy. You tell me the solution.
You know what you have to do, don't you, Garth?
Please, there's nothing else I can say.
Vote. Give us 5 to get our gear.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The Young Entertainment International...
Remember, guys, keep it simple, stick to the basics, like I showed you in rehearsal.
...describes the talents of Jessie Island's very own base material.
Oh, this is terrible.
You deserve that. Okay, let's keep it simple, like he says. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Give me one good reason. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't pack my bag. One good reason. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't pack my bag. Give me some kind of evidence. Say a word is so that's hard find my way back home. Give me one good reason. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't pack my bag. One good reason. Come on, baby, get in the car and
So, are we a band or not?
Yeah, we're a band.